Talk about slope-intercept form. All you're doing is isolating the y, getting the y on the side of the equation by itself. The way I make sure my students are learning what the lesson objective calls them to learn is I first break the objective all the way down. Before they understand the whole objective, they first have to understand little pieces of the objective. For example, we're teaching multiplying polynomials. A lot of my kids don't know what a polynomial is, so I have to first break down the word polynomial and make sure they understand that. Then the way I make sure they understand that is we do quick polls on the TI Inspired calculator. We also let them struggle a little bit on their own. That way they can kind of learn without me guiding them for every little baby step. Once I see they understand small parts of the objective, then I can teach the whole objective as one and make sure they fully understand the whole objective. What am I trying to do overall? Isolate the y, get the y by itself. So what is my first step going to be? Move to 8x. The way I make sure every student in my class is engaged in learning is first off by making my classroom entertaining. You have to first grab the kids' attention. If you can't grab their attention, they're not going to learn anything. Secondly, we use the TI Inspired calculators in class a lot, and it gives me instant feedback. What they're doing right, what they're doing wrong. The students demonstrate what they learn by, for the most part, there's a feature on the calculator where sometimes I'll let the student teach the class for me. And what it does is it turns their handheld into the presenter of the classroom. So on the board, the whole class can see what that one student is doing live with no delay. And we might be, depends on what we're working on that day, they have to show step by step to the class. And the class can help. Sometimes students make mistakes, so the other students will chime in and say, no, you need to do it this way, or vice versa. And he can demonstrate or teach the whole class what we're doing at that given time. What parents can do to always support their children is always make sure your students do their homework. Make sure they're at school every day. Because a lot of my students, if they do fail, it's because they don't come regularly. I have kids that miss 1 or 2 days a week. So if they can just come to school regularly. I don't feel like algebra is just that hard of a subject. If you pay attention and always stay on your kid to try and practice, it'll be very easy. So just always motivate them, support them, and get them to school on time every day. I think they do wonderful in life.